time right now is 7:40. We got into the bungles last night and basically just went to bed, but you'll have already seen that part. Now it's a brand new day. We're driving out, ideally gonna go check out the visitor center. We have no idea what time it opens, whether it opens at 8 or whether it opens at 9. I'm putting my bets on 8 o'clock. Jacob's put his bets on 9 o'clock. So we'll see. But right now we're gonna go see some of the sights before heading to check out the visitors center. And then we'll see from there. Our first stop of the day is probably going to be the off on the first hike of the day while at the bungles, and it is so loud with birdsong, it's crazy. We were walking and unfortunately, I guess the track gets a little bit too dangerous because it's closed. I'm really wanting to go and explore more. Part of that says because it says lies. The other part says it doesn't look that hard to climb. But then you look at the boulders, like the rocks that have been wedged in, and I think to myself, safety's probably more important. About to go on the third and final walk of the day to Homestead Valley, I think it was on the signpost it read. I'm currently just sitting down, getting a little bit of energy back into me and slowly sipping away at some electrolyte water because it's gotten really hot lately, or this morning, and it doesn't help that we're in the sun for a lot of the walking, and then the shade is sweet relief. But you start in the sun, go to the shade, and then you walk back a little bit in the shade, and then the rest of the walk is in the sun. So yeah. Should be a good walk though. It's 2.2 kilometers, so I think it ends up being a 4-kilometer round trip, unless that signpost included the round trip bit, but I don't know. Either way, looking forward to it. I'm feeling a lot cooler now, just standing under the shade of some picnic benches. And then I suppose the next thing is figuring out what to have for lunch. And then of course driving back to where we were earlier on today, or when we woke up, where we camped last night, to reset everything up. I think that's probably the most annoying thing about living out of my car, is if I want to travel anywhere within, you know, a national park, say on a road, I have to pack absolutely everything away. Unless there are designated signposted walking trails, then everything has to go away and then be reset up. It's not such a bad thing, because it definitely keeps me accountable and holding on to things, but you know, it definitely, I'm sure it's going to get to me a little bit more. I mean, it probably doesn't hurt that so far we have not really been in places where we've stayed for longer than a couple of days, or longer than a night in one area. Today would be, I guess, the first exception where we're actually here for 2 days in a row. Today and of course tomorrow. But yes, so that is that. But yeah, it's just a little update about what's going on, what's happening. But yes, I'm thoroughly enjoying my time at the bungles so far. Well, we made it to the end, and the view is well worth it. It wasn't until coming on this walk that I actually found out Australia has native palm trees. And I didn't realise. They only grow naturally here in the Purnululu National Park and up by Victoria River in the Northern Territory. I had no idea. I honestly thought palm trees were brought in by European settlers, because at another national park that we went to, Kurrajong, I believe it is, the European settlers, came and bought palm trees as a means of shade. And now they've, of course, gone a bit more rampant, and they just sort of look native, but they're not, because they compete with the other trees for water. So I found that very, very interesting. Made it to the second walk spot of today, which is Mini Palms Gorge. This is our view from the viewing platform. We can't go any further, but look at that. It's pretty spectacular, very sensational. And a stingless bee, native to Australia and these areas, decided to get intimate with my hair, which was quite strange. Something I'm finding really, really interesting is the amount of people who are clung to all of the benches right now, just accessing all of the data, because this is the only place in the whole park, basically. I just want to add, while everyone's engrossed with their mobile devices getting all of the signal, I'm over here charging my toothbrush and the camping light because my toothbrush has almost run out of power and the camping light could do with some more charge. I've only had one strange look thus far, so, you know, I wouldn't say it's that bad. It's also really nice and cool in the shade. But I'm getting kind of hungry. I feel like I should look at having some lunch soon. Well, I've just been sitting down doing a spot of editing and snacking, and I've just sent Jacob off to do some cooking. Set everything up. Got the oil in the pan, was about to turn the gas on, and I've realised that it should look like this, right? That's what the top should look like. And that's what the top of our gas bottle looks like. Spot the difference. Either way, we can't turn on that gas bottle without the lid.
How's that?
I think we've just made our discovery. Oh, wait. It's there. It's supposed to be here. It is almost 7:20, and I've just finished editing a video to upload hopefully tomorrow, maybe. We'll have to see. And I think I'm gonna pack it in for bed. So thanks for tuning in to another episode of A Real Aussie Adventures.